All right. Hello, Pisces. All right, Pisces, this is your second monthly message for January. Thank you for taking that time to tune in. If you've not watched that first video or any of your consecutive ones, just click on my channel. This is also for the energy of Pisces. So those with rising sign, moon sign, all that good stuff can tune in. So throughout January's messages, you can check out your other placements for further guidance and clarification. And y'all know I always say it in the beginning because welcome if you are new. I give names, dates, times. We talk about sometimes the current events, what's going on in the world, whatever comes forth. Sometimes true crime stuff, okay, sometimes religious stuff. I give music too. Now music and names and dates can be anniversaries, birthdays, death days, spotlight days, ancestor messages, even yours, theirs. No, clearly not all is going to resonate for every single person. So, use your own intuition and discernment as you tune in always to any oracle or tarot messages. Of course, we are clearing some stuff out in your first one. You guys are the first ones that I've sat down and actually wrote down some messages to get the details. So I got that Virgo coming forth. I actually saw 909 spotlighted, particular for your opposite. Honestly though, okay, whomever you have in your energy or whatever is coming forth, like this is good. What I see so far is good. Stability, if that's what you're looking for, I guess. So the elk energy, so if elk is like your spirit animal, and then the panther, okay, and the black panther has come forth for the Capricorn, so Capricorn energy, we definitely have the earth, a lot of Taurus, tons of Taurus in this one. Only a little bit of Virgo has kind of spotlighted for dates. 830 was there previously, 909 if you're wondering. We got a lot of Gemini. We got a touch of Leo. Tons of Aries energy, of course, being cusp energy. Some of you could be Aries, of course. And I do see different, signs and synchronicities. So if you're also seeing angel numbers, 222, Pisces, this is your second video. And I split this into two, but I am going to shuffle, not shuffle, but let some of these come forth. And then we're going to jump into tarot. I'm doing yours different, I'm noticing. That's the way it is. But I unveiled all these cards for the Capricorn's energy. They kind of set the stage. We got the alien that popped in. Okay, that's spotlighted with David Bowie's birthday time and the Aquarians. Okay, I give lots of Taylor has been real spotlighted name. H's has been spotlighted too, so there could be interlinkings. Keep that in mind as you're tuning in. H, so Hannah was spotlighted so much, but I'm actually getting I'm going to reiterate it even though I didn't write it down, but Tool. James has been spotlighted. Adam, actually. Yeah, those are the ones so far. Well, I'm getting Shepherd. Okay. Also Ben and Sam. Randy's coming forth. Bonnie, Doug, Sam and Dave. Now Chris with a C. Crystal with a C. Member. I'm getting member. So I also got some South Park stuff. So maybe there's something about Colorado because I also got something about the Red Rocks. Okay, member berries even. I don't know. And then the weirdest thing, Alice could be someone's name too. I brought up Alice Cooper. And there is someone with the pills and stuff like this. Okay, and in this one where I'm getting so there's a song by the Gorillaz too. Okay, Damon was also her name. Oh, what's the one with Bootsy Impala? What's it? I can't remember, but it's New Gold. And it talks about like Xanax and getting some liposuction for the fanny. Okay. Oh my gosh, and I get the weird dad jokes. So there's something with the true crime. All right, a Pisces, I bring that up for you guys too. And 2026 and what's coming in, the cases. But I'm getting like cold cases. I got something like Marilyn and Sam Shepard. I don't even know about this one. I just was kind of like, the names draw me in. I get synchronicities. That's the whole thing of just trusting your intuition down the rabbit hole. So much about the Alice in Wonderland stuff, because I also got Elephant Revival. Elephant Revival does a cover of Jefferson Airplane's, what is it? I'm like, it's Go Ask Alice. One pill will make you larger. You know, this is by Grace. So member Bonnie, and I see Bonnie and Payne. Payne could be someone's name. I get Jane, Payne, Bonnie, Grace, Doug, Shane, Ryan, specifically with a Y. I also saw Ben, Benjamin. Remember Dandy and Danny, or no, Andy. Okay. I got some pretty cool stuff though coming forth. A lot of Gemini, Leo, Cancer sign popping in with this one too. 305 in specific. That wasn't spotlighted. If that's your day, there's something here. Or you could also be dealing with other Pisces. Cancer sign 625. Remember that I'm getting the 25th. 525, 725. So Leo, Gemini energy. And the song is by Soundgarden and with Chris Cornell. And it's Ty Cobb. Hard-headed motherfucker. 520, 521. So some Taurus, Gemini, a lot of Taurus. And Chris with the C, 503, 509. I'm seeing specifically Adam with 526, 626 spotlighted. So I'm giving you the deets, the details. 106 Capricorn energy, Marilyn maybe, or Kristen. Well, I say Kristen, that'll pop out. Crystal with a C. Remember Crystal? Oh man, are we even? And Courtney, Taylor, member? Okay, I also give you guys the Dandy Warhols. And then this song is called Good Morning. Member? I'm getting the member berries off of South Park. Member James? 601. Gemini. 330. Aries. Hunter. And is real spotlighted. That's the new H. That's really like, and I saw it multiple times, okay? I also saw 621. So on the end, 622 being spotlighted. Maybe with the Virgo, maybe also some Cancer sign 71, or someone being 71 or born in 71. 401, so April Fools, and 509. What do I got? Okay, yeah. So I'm getting like Lana Del Rey and Angelina, because of the Lana Del Rey, that I think that's her birthday. And the song now that always comes in is the one that when she talks about effing her way to the top. Okay. A lot of her songs are about cheating too. I mean, she has a beautiful voice, and screwing people and being, I don't know, getting high. So easy. Getting high on the beach. I just want to, and summertime sadness. And, you know, the redhead. So, Lana, Ray, I don't know, Angelina, Virgo, 909, 621, 622. So, that's what I have here. Now, we're going to continue on. If you don't watch that first one, I'm going to jump now into the cards. There was a lot of other dates and times, so keep that in mind. I don't know who you are tuning in, so you also discern who you are in the story, okay? There's definitely Virgo, a dog. Someone has cats though. Something about the cats. Maybe Cat is someone's name, you mean? Or Katie or Catherine, I don't know. Let's fix this. Moon. Okay, I have my flannel on. Now, there was something that still needed to be cleared, even with the Scorpionic energy. So if you have that in your chart or dealing with them, I spotlighted that. Leo, I forget. So something was blurry with the Leos. 802, 803. Scorpio and Leos. I don't know what's going on here. Now, let's just see. So you can also tune in. Like I said, you guys are the first one to get this. This is actually so good. You could be carrying this energy, okay? Now, this is very, like, someone who's very firm foundation, regardless of gender, okay? A great mother, someone who walks the walk, talks the talk, they stand strong, okay? Great father, this fatherhood energy, and understanding that you can, you know, whomever, whatever energy it is, they're very, like, they're committed friend, lover, This is strong commitment. So that's what I'm saying. This is pretty good. Okay. So let's get a couple more of these, and then I am gonna grab. I've been debating with this other one. The A names, Abby and Abigail. Okay, and some of the A names and are gonna be with the Oz. Also Oz, I saw Izzy too, Oz. The wizard. Okay, but for some reason, why is it like you still get the Piscean energy of Alice in Wonderland, which is so interesting. I do have the other one here, and maybe when we get into, you know, your birthday season, Pisces, in March or the end, maybe I'll still do the Alice in Wonderland. That is kind of Aquarian energy too, because the author, the Charles Lewis, Carol. Oh, did I mention, I can't, so before, Carrie. Multiple different Carries, okay? Kari. Yeah. And Hannah. You know, the weird thing, I brought up like the Hannah Petty. I'm going to talk about it again because for some reason it's still spotlighted, as well as you had the guy. Oh, I'm getting the bad dad jokes coming in. So I talked about the guy who got found, I think it's Pennsylvania. Some reason Alabama spotlight too. Maybe there's connections there. I don't know. But the guy with the, what's it called? Oh, the skulls. Like, are they gonna like DNA test all those to figure out whose bodies they were? And then I was like, he has a septum piercing, and he was actually selling these human remains, the skeletons online. And but he has like a cool neck tattoo. I'm all cool neck. He's a neck romancer. Oh, I don't know. Okay, there's also someone in the courts. I can't remember the first name, but I remember seeing this, and the little kid in me is gonna make fun of it. I'm sorry, that kid. He was always the butt of the joke because his last name is literally Butt, Butt. Okay, I don't know why. Maybe that's a little Leo. That's a little. It's like a bad dad joke stuff. Bump. So, this has been fascinating. Let's see what else the elk has to say for you guys, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, or any other spirit animals that might want to come forth. This is by Kim Kronz. Like I said, there's always potential. Oh, and Kelly with an I. There's always potential. Oh, the other K, yeah. Oh, I forgot the other Carrie, actually. Carrie. Okay. Nikki is also there too. Different people named Nikki and Nicole. Okay. Hold on one sec. Give me a moment. It's like a brain fart. Did you have a brain fart? I know there's something else that I needed to tell you. I guess not. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's Carrie. It's the movie Carrie. Oh, she got made fun of. It was all a trick to make her prom queen. And wait, is that a Stephen King movie too? See? Someone smiles, so careful. Just because someone's smiling at you. Okay, I got a big smile on. Maybe you come off that way even. Just because I'm smiling at you doesn't mean that I'm not thinking about setting you on fire in my brain. You know, because that's what she does. Like, she's the fire starter. Almost again like Drew Barrymore even, the fire starter. Oh, we got Keith popping in. Little prodigy. I'm the fire starter. I'm the bitch you hate. Oh, here we go. Let's go. Let's play. Let's see. What do we got? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury signs who tune into these messages. Oh, we got the octopus. In reverse. Well, who does that make you think of? Y'all tune in with that. Some of you do. I mean, it really depends, except for that this is upside down, which means this is someone who's getting their nose in someone else's business. This is someone who latches on to other people to actually not take care of their own They're not good at multitasking. Makes me think of Martha. Martha Stewart. No, I'm just kidding. Stewart. Marsha. And now it's Jan. Okay, we're doing that. Yep. June. Okay. Maybe they're born in June. The name's June. I don't know. Okay, wait, hold on. There could be some Capricorn. I got Gemini, Capricorn. Maybe even Aries energy. I don't know. Underneath there, the unicorn. Oh, I'm so excited. I always get so freaking excited. This is believing in magic. Unicorn. Okay. So maybe that full moon energy even, but look, now we have spirit under there. Look, let's take another peek. The hawk. See, weird, hawk. Maybe hawk is someone's name too. You know what I mean, or something, but this is seeing a higher perspective. This is strategy. Hawk is always a warning too. I feel like hawk is flying high. They're a predator. Flying away. So Spirit's giving us some warning here, potentially. So for some of you, this elk energy, you know, if that is like a father figure, grandfather or something like this, and it can be anyone. Like if you grew up with like a single mother or something, or a grandmother or a friend, and they, you know, they gave you that, like, helped with that stability, they could be coming forth, giving you a warning. Okay, hawk's eye. Ooh, we could be wanting to work with hawk's eye crystal. Okay, that's like the cousin. It could be a cousin. Okay, that's the cousin of the tiger's eye. It's the eye of the tiger. No, weird. We got the unicorn. Magic. All right, this always makes you think of the last unicorn. This makes me think a lot of Gemini energy, and Libra, because, you know, magic. And the last unicorn, Peter Beagle, that's been so spotlighted lately. Okay, so who knows what will come in. It'll be whatever it needs to be. This is remembering you're a magical being. All right, let's see. This could be the second half, but this is like letting something go. This is like clearing it out. Looks clear. All right, let's see. Pisces, sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury. All who tune in for these messages for the highest good. Well, spirit animals. Underneath that, Black Panther now. That comes out for it. Whoa, that was a big stack. I'm not going to take all those. They had a lot to say. He had a lot of nothing to say. We'll miss him. Oh, shit. No way, crocodile. Someone's spying. Someone watching. Something hidden. Ooh, okay. They want all of them. Lion under there. Ooh, with the panther. Leo the lion, but confidence and strength. I haven't got to... Wait, did Leos get that? I don't think they did. What? Maybe Capricorn, Leo. Let's see. The wolf in reverse. Ooh. Someone is not. This is about speaking completely honest and truthfully with the black egg. And someone's not. Something's looming. Someone's looming in the shadows. You got somebody watching you, okay? I don't know if it's a Cancer sign, a Gemini, an Aries, I don't know, a Leo, the crocodile. See you later, crocodile. After a while. Right. No, see you later, alligator. That's it. After a while, crocodile. So this is different. Captain Hook and the crocodile. Okay. I'm going to look underneath there. What else we have? Oh, the horse. Oh, I've been waiting for the horse and the sweet innocence and lamb. Okay, this is so the little lamb. You're going to receive a communication. This is very interesting. Okay, from some, this could be a child, okay, or someone who, you know, doesn't even know what any situation is going on within your life or your thoughts, and they're going to speak the answer to you. And because there's a sense of the little lamb, the innocence, because someone else is not saying the truth. being completely honest, some looming in the shadows with the crocodile. TikTok. There could be something on TikTok, especially with the Aquarian energy, or if you watch that, or I don't know. I don't ever watch it. I just like get my updates of what the weirdos are doing. No, no offense to anybody that's on there, but the Hunger Games and TikTok, it's a clock. It's a cycle. Someone else that might recognize someone else's patterns or cycle. The dragon and the dragonfly and the crocodile. Okay, so one of the songs so David Bowie says, I'm an alligator, right? The Moon Age Daydream. Well, I'm a crocodile. There's a lot going on with the Panther energy. This is a lot more than I was anticipating. Okay, no way. I forgot to mention Edgar Allan Poe. Okay, and Tony. Edgar's birthday, 119. Poe, the crow, though, which is not a raven. So keep that, understand the difference. But there could be a similar, the crow. So there's a new show coming out. And it was one of the last ones that, the guy, his name was Tony, the one who did like, oh, what's it called? Candyman, The Bees, and Final Destination. Tony, it's an Edgar Allan Poe, The Raven. I don't know why that's coming forth for you, but there's something about that. Annabelle, his sweet Annabelle, the poetry, weird. I was hoping, actually, I asked for Christmas this cool new like Edgar Allan Poe deck. I didn't get it. Maybe I'll look into that. I like opening those books. I think it's a fascinating character, but when you deep dive into it, he like was hooking up with his cousin or his niece or something weird, and that's just creepy. And his death is a mystery. It's really fascinating. But it was, he was either drugged or it was definitely about intoxication, whether it was drinking. And it was during a political thing, so there's like a lot of conspiracy around it. 10:07 was his death day, 119. So whenever I get weird synchronicities, wait, what about the crows? The crow, like Brandon Lee, Eric, Bruce. Huh. The eagle is in reverse. Okay. Maybe the eagle landed. And now it's time to take action with the horse. You guys are the first to get the horse. I've been waiting for this one. Maybe the new moon is spotlighted for you guys this month, even. The new moon in Capricorn, 117. I think around that time, maybe those are times of movement, travel. Now look at this. Instead of flight, we're on the ground. Traveling. Now, of course, when we talk about the New Year's, the Chinese New Year coming into February, I think it's going to be 2/17 is the precise when we shift into the year of the horse. So this has been building, guys. I have kept feeling them, like, hold your horses. The horses are everywhere. Like, it's actually been a fascinating combination between the snake shedding. Well, I'm getting the dragon too. So remembering that strength and power. Whoa, that's a lot. So the panther's still there. This is like a shakeup. The bear, someone getting wakened. An oyster, little oysters. Oh, the carpenter and the walrus, the little oysters. Those pentacles, something about the gold or something. I kind of want to set that there because it's getting, I want to make sure you guys can see. 24, 32. For some reason, that's the only one that came out. So there is someone in your energy. I would see this as somebody who is trying to, honestly, they don't want to take accountability of their own stuff, and they kind of they get themselves involved in other people's things in reverse, okay? They're not good at multitasking. And this is, maybe they don't want to recognize this even. Maybe, okay, whoa. Someone doesn't want to speak the truth. How many total came out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, 6, 7. Okay, guys, you totally did get the 6, 7, okay? 1999 is spotlighted, and Prince, Roger, Nelson. Oh, man. 6, that's his birthday, so that's why I'm giving you that. 608 was there too, so some Gemini. And some found 96 or 99, even that song. Remember? That's weird. So I'm just mentioning this with the full moon that was in the Cancer sign energy. That wolf moon, even though it's like the crab. There was like, it was a thing, it was a time of remembering. Now, in your first video, I mentioned like, you know what you are. All right. And this is about remembering who you are, where you came from, all that good stuff, why you're here, what you're doing, you know, and remembering the certain things from that, so we don't forget. So certain things that come back around even. I mean, there's been lots. So it's been different for different people, what they needed to remember. Maybe someone doesn't want to remember. A day to remember. Okay. How am I gonna do this? Well, we have Dragonfly up, Crocodile was there, I saw that, and the Black Egg in reverse, which does mean someone's not. Ooh, the Eagle. The Eagles. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo. All right, let me see. Okay, we're going to take a peek in here before I jump into the tarot. This is so weird that I'm giving you such a full spread with just the spirit animals. But we will get there. Oh my gosh, I open up to the Lion, okay? 144, look at that starseed. Confidence and strong. Okay, you could be connection with the Lyrians. And yeah, the Lyrans, okay? If you feel connected in that way, because the unicorn too. No, it doesn't have to be that there's Leo energy, okay, in your chart, or you could be dealing with that. I mean, I have connection there, but it connects with more of the Gemini, magician, okay, that's what I'm gonna say, as well as like the Libra and the magic. I don't know, the Piscean can be that way too. The unicorn. Aries, okay. Weird. Okay, I love this though. Okay, let's see. There's something, these are fun, honestly. They are, okay? Patient, regal, and a complete master. Dang. That was what was underneath the Black Panther. Someone is like, you know, the big cats. Ooh. The big cats. The lion is a master of the fire element and living mascot of self-transformation. A lion personality dedicates, whoa, it just flickered. Okay, their life to personal and spiritual growth. This dedication inspires some and imitates. Okay, some people try and imitate what they're doing, but it also intimidates others. Therefore, the lion is respected by all, but known intimately by few. Some mistake the lion as hard to access or aloof, yet those with a keener eye know better. Lions are observant, they're stealth, and precise in their words and actions. They do not waste energy or resources. This card reminds us that self-mastery is available to all, no matter where our quest begins. Imbalance is the epitome of peace and strength. Wow. And I'm only going to read them upright. So whomever this is, look at them. They've got each other's back. So the unicorn is looking into the past. Okay. probably to discern what's underneath the hawk was there too, to see like this is looking at the higher perspective, and then this is on the ground, eye contact. He's not intimidated by the crocodile. He knows there's something looming, that this the crow also can be, maybe have a connection with them too. I get like counting crows sometimes. The sweet innocence. Okay. Now, let's go to the water energy of the octopus, because octopus is water energy. Okay. Emotion. Someone could be overly emotional or wanting to get involved in other people's stuff. They could be a Virgo, okay? A Scorpio. Any sign can carry this. In reverse, 98, 99. Maybe it's something about they're born in 99, okay? Or is that 909 Virgo, 98? Like, there could be Sag, Scorpio. I mean, reaching, yearning, lacking boundaries and direction. This person lacks boundaries and direction. So, like, immediately, I'm like, Taurus energy too, and Trent Reznor, Trent, Brent, whatever. I need your discipline, because once I stop. Okay, when out of balance, someone's very needy, clingy, and lacks the courage as well. Okay? Octopus entwines itself into other people's businesses and shares their own without restraint. Little TMI, okay? Or they really want to know about things. Like, see, all right. Healthy, this person needs healthy boundaries. The way for this person to get into balance is they need to spend some time alone, a space to oneself, though. I don't know. Talk therapy. Well, that sounds like they're oversharing. I don't know. Be patient and firm. It may be a very old habit to change. This person may feel like this is what it means to be close to someone. And the lion, like, he's like, and what is said about the lion is very few know them deeply and intimately. And this person just like, I don't know, I've had that experience. Sometimes there's certain people, like, they just will start sharing TMI. Or, now I also think they start sharing other people's stuff too. And asking personal, intimate questions. Like, I had this one chick trying to, like literally asking really personal questions, like, about intimacy with my partner. I'm saying that, Maurice. And I was like, ew. I feel like she was, but then she would tell me things, and it was always just vulgar. And she thought she was such a player. And I'm like, no, girl. You blame each other. And she got catfished so much. She has extreme addiction issues. And klepto liar. And she was a Libra. So, oh, those fucking Libras, man. I'm a Libra too. Do you ever feel like you don't? I feel like maybe if you know other Pisces and you find that and you're like, not like them. And that's when you deep dive and be like, all right, there's more to us. We're unique. Not all Pisces are created equal either. So keep that in mind. I always specify that, because you could also be dealing with someone that's, an image, a mirror, because the H is also, what's the word? That song speaks of also a mirror. A mirror. What's holding up is a mirror. The person clingy though, huh? Okay. In the reversal, it is lacking boundaries. When they're upright, they're very like interesting, and they're interested in who you are, engaged and intelligent. And so that type of conversation, right? Intelligence. Okay. Weird. All right, I want to see unicorn. I feel like that's the oh no, cosmic egg. That one came through with, oh, Aquarius 204, 205. That keeps being spotlighted. Oh, my stomach is making noises. Okay, and I just spoke about that in your previous message, learning. I was like, all right, I need to see Alice Cooper's birthday. I know he's Aquarius. He's popping in a lot. Okay. And that's his birthday. I'm also getting a brother energy. Huh. And there was connection with the cosmic egg. So if you check your other placements, I think that came through with that was the completion. I remember thinking I need to read that again. Cosmic egg is the final card in this journey. 206, 207. All right. The journey is complete, but it does not end. Fragmentation. So that's like the world card, a completion of something. Okay, the unicorn is the sixth chakra. That's your third eye. There we go. Look, it's so cool because you also have the horse. Pisces, actually, you guys are the rulers of the large animals. I don't know if you're aware of that, but the 12th house. So Virgo is the rulers of the small animals, the small pets, you know, like the cats, and the Piscean energy is the rulers of the large animals like the rhino, okay? And even the, you know, I'm the horses, which is so weird to me. I always think it's Capricorn or Sag energy. 201, 200. Someone getting a 200. Weird. I keep saying your other one, someone needed 400 or a 200. Maybe, I don't know what this is about, but maybe also reconnecting. Maybe it's going to come forth during that time. I know this is for January, but 201, you could also have that Aquarian in your chart. Reconnecting to the higher wisdom or divinity. It's difficult to see, hear, or think of a unicorn without immediately questioning if it's real. Did that ever exist? Perhaps long, long ago. The mind answers maybe, or could be, or no way. This very contemplation explains our relationship with divinity and encapsulates our wavering belief in the unicorn. We wonder what divinity is. We wonder where our intuition comes from and if we can really trust it. We think about a higher power and our mind hesitates between yes or no. And maybe, is it male or female? Does it have a name? Is it just a feeling? The unicorn card appears and wakes us up to curiosity about the higher self and the divine. It's a card of questioning, exploring, and contemplating the inexplicable. The mind's eye knows there is something beyond our day-to-day lives, a deeper dimension to our experiences. The mind's eye reaches and reaches and reaches out to grasp something more. You are the unicorn, and you have begun your quest for answers. You are the unicorn, Pisces. Oh, I think this is exciting, you know? I don't know. Like, because these are definitely different types of animals that normally come through for the water energy too, you know, or something. And maybe you do have a lot of Aquarius. And maybe that's because it's something about reaching and reaching. So someone else is like reaching, clinging on to something. The emotions or something here. Was the hawk? I want to see the hawk because it was underneath unicorn. And I feel very guided. It's important. Actually, golden egg. The egg is right there. So I want to tell you why. It's in reverse here. Interesting. Dragon's still not coming through. Phoenix. Okay. Where's the black egg? It means about the honest truth. Speaking from an authentic voice, the truth. The black egg contains one of life's essential treasures, the truth, and with the eagle in reverse. Someone is not being honest. And someone senses it and knows that they were not being honest. This gives me, I'm sorry, but it gives me a Queen or a King of Cups energy in reverse. Doesn't have to be, I'm saying, I'm sorry. I don't know why. But it does give me kind of like heavy emotions, emotional manipulation even, okay? There's a Klingon. And someone needing to tell someone, put up their boundaries or something. I don't know. Okay. It's in reverse, so these don't show. It's saying that what needs to happen here. The 99, and Aries also. Sag, Virgo, some Scorpio, Libra, Virgo, 96, 97. All right. Something about this, the truth. Maybe also 96, 97, some Virgo energy, your opposite. Or something about that year, even with it reflecting. I don't know, or someone could be born in that year. Inside of it resides no confusion, excuses, small talk, noise, or lies. Not even the white ones. This living and breathing vessel harbors only that which rings true. When this essence is in balance, we speak slowly and clearly. We're drawn to activities like writing, reading, teaching, singing, or perhaps public speaking. Sounds draw us in, books draw us in. The concept of truth itself draws us in. We start asking questions like, what do I know to be true about myself? And what is true about the world? When the energy of the black egg is not yet accessed, we speak from an unsure place. We say things others want to hear. We gossip or repeat stories to justify our subpar behavior. We might even try to convince ourselves that we have no inner truth at all. The energy of the black egg hovers and waits for us to reconnect. It is available at every moment in every situation. It is the epicenter of truth, the birthplace of our voice. It is the fifth chakra. So, your throat. The subtle essence of this card resides at the base of the throat. Okay? The ancient sages saw this center as the hub that governs our speech and expression. The balance of this center is important for all of us, but essentially for writers, editors, musicians, and teachers. Why is the eagle in reverse, though? Air. The dragonfly's there next, okay? Master of light, illusion, and the mind. Where's your head at? Aries, Virgo, Scorpio, Sag. I always think of this as some scorpionic transformation. I love dragonflies, the fairies, they make me think of the fairies as well. Maybe also Libra energy, because I love taking beautiful pictures too. And they can turn around. Hey, there's those mosquito eaters too. So when we think about those bloodsuckers, they're like little helicopters, right? Master of the light, and it's upright, which is good. I know I saw it in one of the others, and I think it was in Aquarius. It was down, okay? And that was like having a lot on in your head, okay, or their head. I feel like there's this, this little lamb is bringing this innocence here. And okay, I'm getting a weird vibe here. Like someone could have it, this could be a child energy with the lamb. Like Mary had a little lamb. And I see what the unicorn is doing as well as the hawk. This person is seeking, but Spirit is trying to put a block because this person says and does things over, you know what I mean, that might feel inappropriate to a child's ears or thoughts. There's this, you see what I'm saying? Whoever this is, or they're, okay. Okay. When in balance, sees clearly and joyful and magical. Look, like this has this childhood innocence, okay, of wonder too, with that little lamb there. It might be a time for you to listen, even, to the younger people in your life. If you don't have children, I see someone says no kids. Or that maybe taking, going out without children if you are a parent or something like that. But this could also be like a niece, a nephew, a random person. No, it doesn't even have to be a child, but there's a lot of innocence with this lamb. Okay. Yeah. Always moving, shimmering. When the dragonfly card appears, it's worth considering the quality of your mind and perception. Are they restless or still, dreamlike, or crystal clear? Okay, and crystal with a C. The situation is at hand, maybe different than it appears at first glance. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so the light of wisdom can shine through. Yeah, so upright is like, I see. But there's still something here, right? With the crocodile. Someone watching somebody be so innocent and joyful. I always think of the crocodile like, I don't know, the swamps, you know? Oh, swampland. Oh, I'm being much nicer than I was with some of the other uh signs, just so you know, Pisces. Okay, that lion is there too. That's the star. That's so crazy. The starseed energy in this book. Okay. Let me see here. Little lamb. Lamb is also going to be. These ones fire. No. That's the fire. We're in earth. Okay. Oh, but we're going to crocodile first. Okay. Frog was there too. Oh, oysters water too. 103, 102. So it's really interesting because, I mean, you could definitely have Capricorn coming forth, or you could have that in your chart, or there's a spotlight days. Also with the oyster, it's underneath the lion. Feeling blessed, generous and masterful. Patient, secret keeper, and hiding inner treasures. Okay. Yeah, I'm also getting like not gloating and showing all these things underneath the wolf's in reverse. So this is like not being part of this wolf pack. So realizing it's a different, you know what I mean? You're not part of that crowd, that group, and that's okay. Kind of turning. It's like the Lion King. Simba. Okay, hold on. I still gotta get Hawk. We'll get there. Stingray. Crocodiles upright. Okay, maybe someone is being wise, patient, a silent powerhouse. Resting, submerging, and collecting energy. Cooling off. Okay, 90 and 91. Okay, it could be those ages, birth years, Virgo, Sag, Aries. That could be your energy too. Either way. I mean, that's what it says. Like, okay, crocodile reminds us to step back from the external world and turn inward. Now is not the time for decisions, actions, or discussion. The crocodile's mantra is wait. This doesn't mean lying around hoping life challenges will disappear. The crocodile is much smarter than that. It means intentionally withdrawing, gathering our awareness, observing, and building energy. Fill up the vital reserve so your next move comes from a place of wisdom and power. Okay. All right. So gaining some information, maybe that's the whole thing, because this, whatever's going on here, is not, someone is not speaking the truth or writing. I mean, this is some silence. Someone is like, maybe just, there's a need to let them talk, because you'll see through something, even whomever these people are that we're saying that they're being some type of manipulation. And then with the horse, that's when the momentum will be. And maybe it's like more, so there's a sense of resting. Like, look, the lion isn't like running or sprinting either. I'm going to save it on the horse. All right, that's so interesting. The horse kind of bringing in some Leo energy, Scorpio, Virgo, Libra. Interesting. I always think of this as a little Sag or Capricorn. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the horse because that's like the final one. Okay. Oh, I saw the wolf in reverse. Let's see. Oh, someone like, oh, maybe thinking that somebody's very dominating. The alpha tribe wolf thing, trying to, but elk is there. Right. See, the wolves are trying to, they're going to try and they see the, you know, the elk as prey. Yeah, but they're not gonna get it. They try and go after their kids, right? Their littles. Oh, there's the lamb, the little lamb. Maybe it's a Cancer sign. It doesn't have to be. A Libra, Virgo, 13-year-old, even 1-3 Capricorn, 7-6, 7-7. All right. Peaceful, prophetic, and patient. The peas. The peas. Penny. Peaceful. Okay. I'm getting Pam. I'm getting peas. Maybe. Pete, even. I don't know. Patty, Patricia, whatever. When in balance, there's knowingness and inner peace. This is someone very much, you in inner peace with this. All right. The lamb is the bearer of an important message. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. Lamb energy is the honest guidance you hear from an old friend, okay, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. Though the lamb's message may channel through another person, the wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. Approach this gentle creature with utmost patience and reverence. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, and receive. So whoever is going to be giving you this information, I feel like this is for you to hear. And I think that's the thing of why, like, look, maybe this is a thing of not communicating about this situation, like kind of waiting. This person is speaking, like, there's honesty, there's innocence with this, whether this is a friend, okay, like I said, to help transform something. The weirdest thing, and I've shared this before, like when I'm, bitching, pissing off, when I'm bitching, because we all bitch about our neighbors or whoever, or the world, I would recognize the dragonfly to me, it is spirit. And it's very magical. So I would have different times I'd like happen to be like kind of irritated. I'm not going to get into the situation, but about boundaries, okay, as well, with neighbors and things like this. And then I get a phone call from my brother, and he had this ability to just kind of shift. Like, I was like, oh, I mean, I'd still tell him, oh, this is what they're doing, da-da-doo-doo-doo, whatever. And then and then I'd be like, oh my gosh. And then a big old fat, huge blue, dragonfly. So dragonflies has always been like a sign as well. Even from my own mother, sometimes they make me think of her. Dragonflies definitely, I love that. That's beautiful totem. And even like my daughter went and got a tattoo, and it's like, because it makes me think of you, so it's kind of weird like that. So something even there, it could be something similar to that, where you're going to see this divine intervention. You're going to hear, I mean, it's going to be just kind of like a little mind blowing, but it's like the thing that resonates with like your soul, your thoughts. It's almost like they're going to read your mind, and there's something, or they're going to help give you some type of answer to maybe there's been a sense of feeling like a writer's block, or maybe that's the whole thing. Balancing the chakra for the throat can be about understanding the way we're communicating. If we're speaking bad towards, or that's kind of toxic, or we're not speaking honestly, or we're over speaking, or there's an absence of ever communication too. So either way, it can get out of alignment. The eagle. I mean, to me, honestly, that does not look like a very good sign. But let's wait. Okay, the crow. Let's go. We need to get to the air signs now. Air. Where are you at? Ooh, is the bat air? Yeah, I turned into the bat. Okay. But that's not what you guys have here. Okay, crow. Here we go. Spirituality. Strong, creative, and watchful. All right, Pisces. I get Virgo energy with this too. Leo, Cancer sign, Aries. 11. Scorpio too. All right, the crow has long been a symbol of magic. A crow personality is drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for seeing the unseen, knowing the unknown. It is said that the crow holds within its mind's eye the three realities of the past, the present, and the future. Crow energy is potent and should only be tapped into when the mind is clear. Okay, so this is what it is. Like, this looks fairly clear. So there's a need to be pause and listen as well. Okay. That was weird because I was really getting past, present, future for you guys. Maybe with the tarot, it'll be past, present, future. Maybe you really like that type of understanding. When in balance, someone's very psychic, strong, and clear. Dang. Very beautiful. A crow personality is drawn to the supernatural. All right, of course. Let's see. Crow energy is potent and should only be tapped into when the mind is clear. Those with crow tendencies must balance their lives with a healthy diet, joyful friends, and regular self-study. And speaking of, grab your coffee, your tea. It's time to rise, Phil. Okay, and Daryl. Anyways, this is my mushroom tea, coffee, whatever. I like it. It's been helping me. I like it. It's working. Cinnamon as well. A little cinnamon there. Okay. A little coconut milk. This is probably like my third. You know, and I know there's lots of different, like if you guys into those mushroom. Oh, not that type of mushroom. But anyways, and then the Pantera comes in. It's time to rise. Rise. Okay? Because, yeah, we're going to speak the truth. Speak the truth about me. Mouth for war. There's the Cancer sign. There's so much Cancer sign, honestly. Maybe Libra too. Interesting. Okay, let me see now. Now, why is the eagle in reverse? The eagle has landed. I mean, I was trying to be like, well, maybe you land. Maybe you flew somewhere. I don't know. We did some journeying because we also have a hawk underneath there. It's so interesting. A lot of air, actually. We got a good combination, actually. Earth, air, fire. Oh, spirit coming in. And like I said, I was waiting to see who gets the horse. I'm so excited. I love horse energy. And what I noticed, like I said, is the new moon. I see the moon. I see a little sliver. And so for some of you, it could be before we get into the year of the horse. It could be that's that taking action maybe for you. I don't know. That's what I'm kind of feeling like. Waiting for this divine guidance before you move forward. Yeah. Okay, why is the eagle? Where's the eagle? Oh, I see the hawk. Oh, a hawk and eagle. So hawk was up, eagle's down. Okay, underneath the unicorn, spirit. Watchful, all-seeing messenger of divinity. Double time with unicorn too. This is about seeking for connection with the divine, what you can't see, but you can feel and sense. This is almost like, and we see signs and synchronicities through animals. Okay, whether you believe that or not, they truly will pop in if that's a situation. If it's not that you're going to actually run into a lion or something, you might see symbols of a lion or, someone wearing that or, different things like that. But the hawk, literally, I will see the hawk. I have had the hawk. So some of them definitely will come and make them, the crows that come in. Oh, we have the horses too. This could be a neighbor too. I get horse energy. It makes me very much, it is about movement, action, right? Dude, there's this funny farmer. His name is Matthew something. I think it's Matthew Matthews. Okay, I gotta say, it's so funny. It's like, let's go do farm chores. Oh my gosh. In his robe. And he calls them all motherfuckers, basically. But you know, like, you better listen to me. I'm sorry. It's silly though. It's that's also raising the vibration, I think. The giggles, okay. All right, the hawk is watchful, I'll sing, messenger. Could be an Aries connection, Libra, Cancer sign, Leo even. 11, 12 is there too again. Or the 11th an Aquarius, or someone in your friends group even, okay, or Scorpio. All right. Wow. And when in balance, sees clearly. Oh, sees clearly and very intuitive. Dang, the sharp eyes of the hawk watch our every move. This keen-eyed bird has the ability to see every little detail as well as the bigger picture. When this card appears, fate has its eyes on you, and the winds are shifting. It's said that the hawk carries news upon its wings and is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. The message should not be taken lightly. Though it may seem small or insignificant, it will eventually redirect your course. Libra. Redirect. This is going to be fascinating. All right. Now, the eagle's in reverse. That shows it's, you know, top, it's like fallen. 77. Maybe there is Libra energy. I usually think of Taurus. I think of Aquarian energy. I always think of flight, right? Ooh. Okay, Aries is coming in forth a lot. A lot of Libra, Cancer sign, Virgo as well. Out of balance. Someone's controlling. Someone's trying to control someone's communication from speaking, from writing. Weird. Truth seeker transforms karma. And the black egg is in reverse. Weird. Someone's trying to stop someone from communicating. Maybe someone else just takes over. Okay, upright, I want to share that with those two. I mean, weird. When out of balance, someone's controlling. Weird. This is the truth seeker, transforming karma. The noble eagle emanates the light of the sun. This great bird is both physically and spiritually strong and represents mastery over the elements of fire and air. When the eagle appears, you'll soon be thrown into the karmic fire for the sake of your transformation. The eagle pushes us to be our very best and brightest selves and stops at nothing to see us shine. Grasp the sun in your talons and hold on for the ride. You are stronger than you think, eagle child. Someone feels like they don't have, there's issues with writing, communication, having some, you know, like, I just see somebody feeling like they're trying to control, like someone else is trying to shut someone down from speaking, demeaning them even, or making them feel, I don't know who that is. So wow. And I get like not even talking and just taking off with the horse, because then there's action. So the final card here, Pisces, is this horse coming in. Now, keep in mind, lion was underneath there. I forget again. And wolf in reverse. Yeah, this is like, yeah, trying to have some weird ego battle thing. And then lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. I mean, that's like the cowardly lion in here. So when we get to the tarot, what are we at on time? 104:25. All right, in your third one, I'll probably read it. I am going to pull some of it. I'm going to split it. It's almost like this other person just, so there was something about like a narcissistic, a person who is controlling the conversation. So I guess something like this, shutting others down, turning away. So I'm getting the type of person who blah, 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 though. I'm saying blah, 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 blah. Telling their sob story, doing whatever, God, even talking about other things or asking certain questions. And then like if you go to like share something or do something, or you're already communicating, this is a person who interrupts you as well. Weird. Okay, what's the horse? Interesting. I mean, that lion energy. Okay. We're getting closer to the horse. Wait, why is the camel fire? That's odd. So, they move slow. Oh, because Sag. Okay, hold on. I'm going to flip through the book real quick to get to the horse. The horse of a horse, of course. And that's the horse is the famous Mr. Ed, because that horse can talk. Pisces, I had to. I couldn't not. Okay, water. Here we go. Spider was there. 2. Okay, right before spider comes horse. Maybe this is some Leo energy. You could have this in your chart as well. 8, 6, 8, 7. Like I said, weird. And taking that action, there could be some scorpionic things. Taking a move, Virgo, Libra. The 15th, the 16th. Momentum, freedom, expansive energy, and force. When in balance, achieves anything and never gives up. Oh, see ya. Never give up. I'm always going to say that. It makes me think of the lion, too. See ya. Never give up. All right. The horse represents the most masterful form of earth energy within the deck. It provides us with momentum, so reliable, so supportive that you can ride on its back toward any goal, no matter how difficult the terrain. A horse personality is fully awakened, fully alive, and cannot be defeated. The horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone and collect our energy through daily practice, physical stamina, your exercise, your mental focus, your meditation. Wow, this is getting all balanced. And the secret weapon behind the horse's legacy. Those are the secret weapons, okay? Wow. Dang. So someone's very they persevere, never give up. So this is even working on your physical fitness. Maybe this person, or something like that. Taking and your meditation practices, your breathing. Okay, that's pretty cool. I mean, literally, you guys, this is some good stuff. Let's see. There could be spirit connection with your Virgo opposites. I don't know why I've connected this particular feather. Pink moon. Okay, the pinks. Past energy, Hierophant in reverse. Damn. Yeah, someone broke a vow, a law, or contract. All right, that's a Taurus energy. Look, the fortune teller. Not be telling the truth. They don't believe. They don't believe in this. It could also be somebody who actually doesn't believe. Skeptic, huh? Or someone who acts religious or spiritual, but no, sometimes this is breaking free from other people's beliefs. Maybe somebody at one point was, or this could be a separation, a marriage. Okay, divorce could have been spoken. Someone could have broken a law or a vow. That's the Taurus energy, the 5th in the past. Okay, that's what I'm doing. We're going to keep these ones, spirit and the confidence, whoever this is coming into your present time. Okay. This is like you listening, okay? Because there's something here. This is a connection. This person, there's such innocence. So understand the divine, okay. God works through pure vessels as well. God works through all. You don't have to be the most knowledgeable. You don't have to know the Bible, the scripture. You don't need to have to know all these things to be a divine channeler. You know, that's what I also get with this. Alan. God uses whatever vessel necessary to get the connection through, the communication from the divine. And this person is seeking, okay? Maybe they're telling all this stuff that maybe because, okay, I do see this where someone, when you're clearing shit out, I'm gonna talk about Mormonism because that's kind of the roots of, that's the example. I've seen this several times where someone finally starts really digging in, researching, and realizing that that this isn't vibing, that things here are toxic, or they don't believe, like that's what they don't believe. I don't believe that. No. And I have a valid, so breaking free from that also, right? It could be something like that, but I've seen people then become complete atheists because they felt fooled, okay, or something, and go on the complete, like, whatever. What is that? We have double arcanas. The devil. Oh shit. Capricorn, Taurus energy. So a lot of Earth's energies, maybe they're more logical. They're like, we don't believe. They think that this is about, okay, someone could have felt like someone was controlling someone. It was very fear mongering, or I'm also getting someone could feel like they don't believe in this type of stuff because they feel like this is connection to evil or demons, or because I mean, you see people flip-flop too, like Doreen Virtue, there's an example. And Second Timothy, Alistair even, but it could have been like, I see this might be actually a good thing, honestly, because the devil, someone's broken free from some controlling Karen, Margaret, whoever, because she does represent also the witch, right? No, it doesn't have to be a Capricorn or a Taurus person, but this is the energy of, this shows not believing though. And maybe that's the thing this person is seeking. Oh, they don't believe in anything. Very unhopeful, very unoptimistic. They feel like things can never be healed. Okay, they don't believe in any type of a divine sense of healing. Now, I understand. I see. I'm gonna call it the charlatans or the frauds that are all for money. Oh, like there's some weirdos. Kenneth Copeland. What are we talking about? Some of those like faith healers, the snake rattle oil. There's a lot of deceptive stuff regarding healing. In my perspective, you could ask God. God will guide you what you need, to a physician, a doctor, okay, herbs, medicine, okay, asking questions. I do think that, that, I mean, I'm a big skeptic too. Like, I don't like Reiki. I'm very skeptical of energy healing, okay? And aura, things like this. But I have seen, like, honestly, see, and people call things placebo. I heard this from actually a Pisces who was like a Baptist preacher wife. The placebo effect. So people, especially with the crystal healing or something like this. Now, that things like that, or I guess that could be a vibration or an energy or something like that. But like I've experienced it make any type of weird pain or something, inflammation or hurt, actually dissipate and go away just by putting like telling the quartz to send healing energy, it's moving, and placing it in the space where I'm feeling pain, and the same thing. you know, whatever. But sometimes it's like, oh, well, you just need to rest even, or take some zinc, you know, some vitamins or something, or literally go to the doctor. Like people that avoid certain things, go to the dentist, whatever. But I get it's something like this, or they don't believe in. Now maybe this person also was because we have the fortune teller who's also the wizard. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Let's see what this current energy, this lamb, so this is coming into this energy, like when you're getting this, okay, this innocent communication, all right, from, so trust that, I don't know, it'll happen, like maybe it happens the day you get this or the next day or something, but there's a need for you to actually really listen. I would guess whoever this is, you know. Whoa, Queen of Wands in reverse. They're going to tell you about somebody being a cheater or a stripper or needing attention, okay? Oh, about the mistress energy. Like, yeah, Nikki, I don't know what all those are. Someone being, oh, wow. The Queen of Brooms in reverse. This is the Wicked Witch, right? This is the neighbor even. I got the weirdest thing. I'm sorry. Daddy's neighbor came over. I got this, like, came through. Oh, no. Daddy had a friend come over. And it might have been an ex-person or someone from work or something. I'm sorry if that's the situation. And someone just listening. Okay, maybe somebody else knows why there was a divorce. There could have been a divorce, a separation, a mistress. She's a cheater. In reverse, she needs attention. She doesn't care who she hurts. She's hypersexual. She doesn't have to be a fire sign, but she's in the feminine energy of being, you know, she got to put her shit out there. She's probably very promiscuous. She sleeps around. Damn, Pisces. What? And someone's waiting to hear this. Oh boy, I don't even want to know what's underneath the Queen of Wands in reverse. The Empress. Oh my God. Okay. Your own mother, grandmother. This could be like a stepmother. Okay. This could be the feminine that is being caught. Oh my gosh. They could definitely be a fire sign in there, whoever this other person is. There could be a same-sex or a third-party type energy, okay? Menage. Okay, and someone does not want to tell the truth, the whole truth. Uh-oh. Someone's trying to control someone from telling someone about something here. This is a spiritual connection. Someone's trying to cool off before they have that conversation. How about that? I've seen some of those where someone finds out something about this. Maybe they say they saw them with someone or saw something doing, or they might tell them, oh my God. Pisces, okay, some of this I dug deeper into some of these feminine people. Okay, teachers even. Okay. One chick's named Stephanie. I think she's 10 years at this. Like, I think she was found guilty of this. She to babysit. This, oh my gosh, this is, oh, that's taking it to a whole nother, like a child could just say something that this person did things to them. Okay, or something, someone, a friend's gonna say something. Okay, an innocent, a child, or random is gonna deliver this information to reveal something, wow, about a feminine, even a mother, a grandmother, a wife, whoever she is, a mistress coming in the house. One of Daddy's friends came over. One of Mommy's friends came over. I don't know. I was getting something like that. Maybe it's one of those other people. I don't understand. Okay, we're gonna dig deeper into this. Okay, 119. Oh, Edgar. Oh, Poe. It's Jezebel in hell. Oh boy, angry Poe. Angry Johnny. Okay. Oh shit. Shit. You know what? Okay, I got a little poppy for you, and I disagree. Oh boy. Yeah. Uh-oh. This is why there's a divorce. Because of the strippers, the sex worker, whatever. I don't know. It could be anything like that. They could even be watching things. Okay. This other person isn't taking action. This is a bad mom energy. Okay. And I'm saying it as a bad mom. She could have children. She's very unabundant in life. So she needs a lot of attention. It's what I call an attention whore. And she doesn't care about anyone but herself and being seen. Oh boy. Like, Monroe. Marilyn. Some people do not like when she died from drugs and stuff, and she's known as the mistress of the president or whatever. Bad fortune, bad karma. Oh shit. I keep getting this thing, Mihai Kailan. You know what snow is? Shit. Oh shit. Oh, rooster, betrayer. 510 Taurus. Damn. The future shows me Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is not a good sign. All right, for whoever this person is, this is a karmic situation. This is a lust-based sacral chakra. She's not balanced. If she was upright in her confidence and her strength, she'd be classy, sassy, classy, not trashy. I'm sorry, but does this person like to shop at Forever 21 and then go to Vegas or something? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna really be delicate and nice. This could be a literal neighbor. Someone's messing with a neighbor even. Okay, I don't know. In the neighborhood. Just because in the storyline, she's pissed. She's angry, right? At Dorothy and the little dog and Uncle Henry and Auntie Emma. Oh man, damn. Well, a fortune in reverse. We'll take a peek. Okay, so there's something about the timing. This is a karmic situation. This person has bad karma. This is why they're not being honest. There's deception, lies, and it's about what they're doing with their life. Oh boy, not rising above it. What in the world? I feel like, what did the eagle say in reverse again? This person is not in their highest self. Okay. Oh, should we be doing that to get attention? I mean, that we have action, right? Someone's persevering through this. Someone's they're going to push this will forward. Will. Weird. What is that? What the butter? South Park and Butters. Remember? This person, yeah, okay. I'm just looking into the future. Someone feels like they're done healing with this, or this person needs to rest. They could be sick. They could have some STDs even. Okay, something like this is making they refuse. Like Dorothy's looking at this witch, this neighbor. This is Margaret, right? Whatever, whoever she is in the storyline too. 10-4. Someone's done waiting too. Okay, so different dynamics. 4-10. What? 5-10. Well, Pisces. Did I see it? Empress under there, the devil under there? Someone is like broken free from having any type of obsession to lust, hedonistic pleasure, drinking, drugging, partying, third parties, polygamist, porn, whatever type of shit here, because this is here. Someone's going to tell you the truth. Well, they saw an Empress. Oh boy. Oh boy. They can't let this go. All right. So you can't let something go. Someone's heavy in their emotions. Maybe this is someone they said that they like emotionally detached from, or they walked away at one point, but they didn't. Whoever these people are, they didn't. Maybe the feminine is having, like, I don't know, she wants to explore. I don't know. Oh gosh. All right, Pisces. Okay, before we dive deeper into that, because this is getting long. All right, 125 on the clock. That could be spotlighted. 125 Aquarian energy. Someone could also be that age. You know, I've also seen that, like, it doesn't really matter. I've seen a 44-year-old woman, you know, 45, 35. Doesn't matter. They, you know, doesn't matter their ages. Unfortunately. Well, she thinks she, you know, I've seen, and sometimes this person doesn't even have to be attractive. And I know, like, what I'm saying, like, it's not like you should be like, oh, this person is, you know, like, I've seen a lot of people who actually, no, I'm not trying to be like rude, but a lot of people that are overweight, unattractive, not really like, you know, what we Instagram model thing. Okay, that's what I'm saying. That are cheaters that do. So, damn. But someone knows that this person is sleazy and easy. Okay. And I share a lot. Like, for me, my stepmother, sleazy and easy. And if somebody, you know, whatever, there's so many of them, isn't it? Okay, damn, Pisces. Okay, so like I said, check my channel for your next video. Let's say, so number 3. Number 3, we are going to dive through this. Past energy first, okay? You're gonna have this, someone's revealing this, they're innocent and they don't even understand what they're explaining. They could tell you that they just saw these two people doing something or together or something here. There's 2 feminines, or it could just be specifically this person. She could have some lust issues, some addiction, but she's also very unabundant in life. Maybe this is about someone saying how they can't get pregnant, okay? Or this person also doesn't have children, so she out there. Okay, or she wants to actually also, you know, get rid of it, abort it or something if there is a pregnancy. I don't know, because Empress is not pregnant. Like, in reverse, she's very unabundant in life. She'd be older too, or something like that. I don't know. Oh my, well, now it's getting juicy, isn't it? Okay, so in your third video, we're going to dive all the way through there, okay? And then we're going to get into some of the fun oracles, okay, with the energy, spirit allies, and the mystical shaman in your other videos. So look forward to that as well, Pisces. Thank you once again. Bye-bye.